Hi guys, today I want to share something a little bit more personal with you. So I want to talk about my relationship with my higher self, which I find very, very rewarding. And yeah, so much good stuff comes through my relationship there that I just have to share it. So to explain, your higher self is it's like a non-physical part of yourself. It's the greater part of yourself, like your soul, your guide, a version of you that like loves you so much, and that is speaking with you or communicating with you daily through your emotions. So in this case, I meditate in the mornings, and sometimes I choose to tap into this higher self-awareness and ask it questions. Ask myself questions. It's kind of like this, dual thing going on where we're one. It's like a real paradox. Anyway, so yeah, meditated this morning on a certain thing, and some really good stuff came out, and I've got like a whole book of this stuff, and it's so interesting that I have to share it. I just have to share it. Even if I seem kooky or whatever, like I don't care anymore. I just want to get this stuff out, because if it helps me so much, so profoundly in my life, then maybe it can help you too. So this morning I sat down and I asked, why does there seem to be a blockage in my flow of money right now? Simple. And then this is the reply. I'm reading from a book down here, so forgive me. So this was the reply that I received, kind of like normal channeling, where like I receive a packet of information that feels like a whole bunch of stuff, and then I translate it into words, and then write it down, and then have like this conversation. It's great. So the reply is, there isn't a blockage. It's just your perception of it and the state of being that you're choosing in relationship to that perception. You are actively adding doubt, frustration, sorrow, even anger to the mix of energy that you are creating, generating, and calling in through law of attraction. Further on, so it says there are natural cycles to any kind of flow. Because one flow cycle is on a down, you rubber stamp everything as going down. You're overreacting to single points of information and foolishly taking the rest of you with it. So like, yeah, I'm overreacting from, just judging one part of my life as like, in this case, like my online sales not being that great, and then I'm just like, oh, why my whole life's wrecked, and really beating myself up about it. It's like I've been putting myself through the ringer with this lately. So each morning you check your phone to see if you've made sales. If you have, you measure it. You measure it against where you want to be and say, that's not enough, I want more. Why aren't my things more popular? What's wrong with me? And it's all very real, and I feel like shit, feel really bad from these attitudes, or from just, I'm just like looking at it and going, oh, that sucks. And then he further on goes to say, if you haven't made sales, it's even worse. Those first moments of the day are crucial to how you feel for the rest of the day. I really am. I'm messing up the rest of my day by like checking these things first thing, and yeah, getting upset, and then I'll stay upset. What's wrong with me? So you falsely charge your whole world with this negative perception, and therefore affect every other part of your life for that period of time that you are carrying that charge. This closes down your ability to see what's so good in your world, and falsely muddies the beautiful rainbow spectrum of every desirable thing you already have in your life. It's true, it turns me into a grumpy bum. It's like, this is why I need to nut this out, So this is the helpful bit. So may I suggest to you that you need to change the way you start your day. Firstly, we will leave your phone on flight mode. If you need music to assist your morning ritual, then make sure you have some downloaded so that will be uplifting. because often I don't want to check my phone. I know that I shouldn't check my phone, but then I want to like put on some Spotify or whatever, and then the notifications come through. Oh, I'll have a little look, and then so goes this cycle of self-judgment and upsetness. So, secondly, I want you to create a list of I am statements that resonate with a high version of your reality. They must be accessible, believable, and achievable from where you are, not too far-fetched, but exciting and stimulating. So, what I was getting with that is like, I am enjoying a life of freedom. I am like, I'm healthy. I'm happy. I'm abundant in what I am abundant in. I have the freedom of what I have got the freedom of. I don't know, I haven't actually done them yet. I'll work on it, I'm just sharing the first bits first. I want you to commit to these, work on them until they feel clear, and then have them printed out and on hand. So yeah, like a nice printed out version, like something good to like, yeah, I want to read that, Let them also be expanding statements with freedom and flow to them, such as, I enjoy the freedom of being in business. It brings me joy that my products are serving people. Not, I'll make 10 sales a day. Like both have potential above the constricting thoughts and perceptions you have been having, but we will design these I am statements to be potent, that is, having the greatest potential. So I do get the feeling that like these will be things that I'll have to work on and develop with time to get really good. But God, I can already feel like how much better my day is going to be if I actually put this advice from my higher self into action. So having these specific mantras and statements will not only align you in the formative moments of your morning, but will affect the rest of your day, week, and indeed life in a positive way. These ideas, attitudes, packets of vibration and feelings will become commonplace the more you practice them. So I kind of like saw this idea that when I get into the routine of being positive in the morning, then all of these positive results will flow on, just as like I can see that when I get grumpy in the morning, or if I'm looking at things negatively, or being self-judgmental or deprecating, then my day's continually like bad. So of course if I start off the day in a good way like this, then that's going to have a knock-on effect as well. So in doing this every day, you're training yourself into the higher vibes of life, and will thus see more positive physical results show themselves to you. Good. In the beginning though, it will not be so much of the physical things changing, but you'll firstly see the wonderful things that are already there. That's cool. Yeah, I get that. I will be able to see the wonderful things that are already there, because as you know, when you're like depressed or upset, like the lovely things in your life don't seem to come through. Like you don't appreciate your loved ones or your surroundings or the weather or whatever as much when you're in a bad mood as when you're in a good mood. And like if you're in a bad mood and someone lovely comes up and someone cheerful comes up, they just like annoy you with their cheerfulness because you're not in that state. So like I get this, that if I start off on a better foot, then I'll be able to see the wonderful things that are there already. Because this like depression stuff can be really all consuming. Hey, it's hard. I don't enjoy it very much at all, of course. So I'm going to continue on. In fact, there are so many wonderful aspects of life already there that you have missed, closed your eyes to, not felt, and not synchronized with because you have not been in joy enough to align with them. I like this next sentence too. Indeed, if you actively enjoy, then you'll be in joy, then you'll be joy, and Subsequently, by way of your attractive power, you will see joy. I like it. Meditate on this for now. Feel it in your heart and radiate these truths into each cell of your body, and look at it as a reminder for times to come. Please honour this transmission by making your I Am list for your morning routine. Consider this inspired action to take, and I have led you to the water, and now it's time to quench your thirst. I love you. What a wonderful message from my higher self, hey? So, yeah, I hope that this has helped you, and will help you. I know it's a lot there, but yeah, I just gotta share these things, hey? Gotta share these things because it really does make a difference to my life, and you know, everybody's got their problems, and problem shared is a problem halved, and a solution shared is a solution doubled. I just made that up, I think. Yeah, so yeah, blessings to you all. Proud to be of service. Thank you very much. Love you. Bye.